by placing my name on the form and signing the bottom. I'm going to start by placing on hand sanitizer and rubbing it in until it is completely dry. Since I'll be going into the isolation room, I will be doing isolation, gown and glove, bedpan with output, and hand washing. So I want to gather everything before I go into the room. So I'm going to come over here, and the first thing I'm going to do is get my isolation gown. I'm going to open it up so that it is facing away from me. I'm putting the gown on. When I get my fingers close to the end, I'm going to push my finger through and make a thumb hole on both sides. It helps keep it up. I'm going to tie it. Then I'm going to fold it in the back, making sure that I'm covering as much of my back as possible. I'm going to put on my gloves. I'm going to make sure that my gloves cover the ends of my gown completely. I'm going to get a bedpan, a graduate. I'm only going to get 2 to 3 squares of toilet paper. I'm going to get soap, 3 washcloths, and my barrier towel. I'm ready to enter the room. Hello, Mr. Grant. My name is Trisha. I am your CNA today. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Awesome. I'm going to put down this barrier. I'm going to apply privacy. Check your wristband. Lock and lock. Okay, I heard you have to use the bedpan.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to lift the bed to a workable height. Two and one. Separate out all of my stuff. Bring my bin close. Back of my pan. I'm only going to expose the part of my patient that I need to expose. All right, sir, if I could get you to lift your hips for me. All right, place the bedpan. Check that I'm placing it correctly. Go ahead and sit down. I want to check and make sure that it is aligned. And they will slide down a little bit on you because they are wearing clothes. So I'm going to lower the bed and raise the head of the bed so that they're in a comfortable position. How is that, sir?
That's fine.
Okay, here is some toilet paper. Here is your call light. Let me know whenever you are done, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to take 2 washcloths and my soap and my graduate over here. I'm going to get both of my washcloths wet. I'm going to keep one completely away from the other because this one is going to have soap on it. Whenever my test observer tells
Ding,
me,
ding, ding.
perfect. Hi, all right. me get your trash can. Go ahead and throw your toilet tissue in there. Thank you. All right. Go ahead and wash your hands. Go ahead and rinse your hands. Go ahead and dry your hands. Perfect. All right, we're gonna lift you up. Alrighty, go ahead and lift your hips for me. I'm going to remove the bedpan. I'm going to hold it out for the test observer to pour water into. Without placing my bedpan down, I'll lower my patient to a position of safety. There you go. Here is your paw light. And I'll get rid of my barrier cup. Here is your water. If you need anything else, let me know, okay?
All right, thank you.
I'm going to remove privacy. I'm going to come out here. I'm going to take my graduate that I left over here so I didn't have to carry anything. I'm going to pour water into it. I'm going to get down to eye level and I'm going to read it. Test observer, would you like to come read the water? I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to write my urinary output where it says urinary output. I'm going to come back over here after my test observer had a chance to look at it. I'm going to rinse out my bedpan. Dry inside and outside. I'm going to pour out my urine, rinse it. Outside. I am then going to start by removing my gloves first. I am then going to untie my isolation gown at my waist and then at the top. I'm going to move it slightly out. I'm going to take one hand and I'm going to reach from the inside of my neck and I'm going to roll it down one arm, making sure to keep it away from my body and only touching the inside of the isolation gown. I'm then going to move it down my other arm and I'm going to wrap it up, making sure that I only touch the outside. I'm going to dispose of it. I'm then going to start my water. Get my hands wet. I'm going to put on soap. And I'm going to rub my fingers for 20 seconds, making sure that I interlace them. I'm going to clean each individual finger. I'm going to get underneath the nails, get underneath any rings. I'm going to get underneath my watch. I'm going to make sure I point it down. Check my time. All right. Now I'm going to rinse it. Test observer, I've ran out of water. Can you please turn my water up a little? Thank you. Dry. Dry my hands. Clean paper towel. house, turn it off with clean paper towels. I'm going to grab, double check it, stab water. And make sure that it doesn't have any water by the time I return it. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it back in the equipment room. And since I washed my hands, I do not need to put on hand sanitizer. Task complete.